Astra Avisosk. We meet again, you two.
Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
From when she said, Ad Astra Abyssosque?
So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida?
Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zerus Festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children.
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday. How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival?
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here.
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay.
Actually, it seems that
Have you already caught?
I'm just in any No, wait.
You mean it'd be too easy to get...
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake, doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my...
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
We're in the dark after all.
Are we... Nahida, you're super...
According to a
Okay.
Well, then I should find...
You're saying we should Oh, before
Actually,
Setaria. Paimon remember... We ran into her, but Paimon still remember...
She was born in the...
Oh, Paimon...
The name Sitar later on. Soon after, the star began to... But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
From the sound of it, Sitar... But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels...
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow, and she's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already... Right. That way, from my past tomorrow afternoon to prepare. This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria?
No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style.
Talking style?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled? The divine...
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospect. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for Harut,
Is that so?
if you were...
Is this another one?
Yep. It belongs to a king. When they start talking...
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some...
We caught wind of your...
Oh,
Speaking of...
I suppose after that I be...
That's nice.
Oh, no, not...
I see. I'll have someone in...
No problem.
This should be our final stop.
Nahida.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's...
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
After all, but...
What an So this restaurant...
That's right.
I see.
So, was that...
Sataria's... I remember you... Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith of...
Oh, Paimon! Although she knows she should return... So...
Well, King Deshret is long gone. And Sataria is also too... If we simply... But...
So,
Yep. As long as ever...
so...
Exactly.
Huh?
That's no problem.
Huh.
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've...
You're not wrong. It's...
if it would...
Yeah, don't be...
Alright.
I haven't been out in a while. Oh, here she comes. Sit down.
Let's quietly... As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you.
Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hide...
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Okay then. Strange. Your cats... I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names? Are you sure?
Well, actually...
Huh, I see.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like...
A mess?
Well,
I hear you. The gods are asking. Sitaria.
Why haven't...
Sitaria.
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and might...
King Deshret? Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret...
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer.
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset, too.
Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida.
All I know is... Anyway, and...
She's out of games now. Right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask gardening? But don't you... Fair. Speaking of, how's he doing? Oh, that's good to... Actually...
Yeah, he's been...
If you could find the... He has a quick
Oh? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you...
Akeem, you don't mean...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange...
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa. Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
You really... But once everything is over...
Come on! Sitaria's...
So, like, as if...
Oh, right. I celebrated...
Wait, how could...
Are you still failing to realize that the act...
Jishan...
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should... In reality...
Please, please stop!
Even now, Sitaria's still trying to...
She can no longer justify everything to her.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! What should we do?
This is the most important...
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sitaria, nothing is impossible.
You know my...
King Deshret is immortal. And you must face the truth, Sitaria. You tread a child of King Deshret. Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sitaria, why haven't you gone home?
I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. But no matter how much I may try...
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunity.
How do you know me?
That's not important. If you could provide...
I've actually never believed in the gods. Please tell me, what can I do for you? I was just one of the... But I know very little about the full scope of the overall... I've just been... However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to this...
To fight against the academia.
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm in... One thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the document.
The academia entrance.
Don't worry about that. I'm only suggesting this...
All right. I trust you.
So...
That...
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the one... Maybe it's time for...
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to...
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. Well, now...
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the god... Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right?
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need...
Yep, Paimon's right. If something were to... After all...
Yep. Exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about... Off? What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think if you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets.
Huh.
I also can't...
Well, Huh. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards. This hour of the night.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here.
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru. Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the God of Wisdom.
Is Nahida going to be okay? Paimon wasn't counting on running into it. And that even the sages are wary of him. But what are the Fatui? Yeah, Nahida said we'll meet it. You mean? Oh, right. Even though he turned it, there's no time to lose.
outlines your fate. Out of the way! Let's light it up!
Absorption test.
No, my sword!
Nice and spicy.
Let's light it up!
Animal test 6308. Race you! What a bountiful harvest!
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around.
Are you mercenaries from
Corps of We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate.
the outcast? An outcast from the academia? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough.
You're up, traveler!
Following orders.
Huh?
Stand clear.
Rain outlines your fate.
Animal test 6308. Boba, get them!
Let's light it up!
Absorption test.
Body and mouth.
Eat this!
Need more.
Get out of here!
Nice and spicy.
No, my sword!
New punch.
Enhanced animal mark.
Ring cutter! I'm going in!
Animal test 6308. Yeah. Boba, get them!
Let's light it up!
Need.
Stand clear. Nice and spicy.
Adventure! Everybody stand back! Off we go!
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, yeah! Out of the frying pan.
Need.
It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
Rain outlines your fate.
No more tricks up your
Absorption
sleeve.
test. Swirl, mark.
Let's light it up!
Hey, take that.
Animal test 6308.
I'm going in! Let me weave you a burst.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite like we'll have to... But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict... going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
Time to act. Time to act. Time to act. Body and mind.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here?
Kale! It's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right?
As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only...
Oh, Kale. Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Oh, Master Tainari? You just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago.
Huh? He left? What? Isn't Tainari always...
I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari... No, I only found out that he left... I know that
A research... Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at parti1. Got it. We'll do...
I had already made up my mind, to be honest with you.
another test subject.
Time to act. Huh? Let's light it up! No, my sword! Body and mind. Body and mind. Body and mind. Body and mind. Time to act. Huh?
Stand clear. Boba!
to act. Rain outlines your fate.
Stand clear. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat this!
Let's light it up!
Absorption test. Race you! Nice and spicy.
Time to act. No, my sword! Let's light it up! Off we go! Oh, ow! What if... Adventure time! Off we go! Off we go! Adventure time! Let's go find some treasure. Teamwork is strength!
Enhanced animal module.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Let's light it up!
Stand clear. Absorption test. Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Let's light it up!